To share the message, I need to go quickly do the first message. All right. So today, this retreat, I made this thing was called "Maximize Your Life." Why maximize? I think that the game we just played that thank you Evelyn and Rebecca, that fit what we're going to do. Because everyone has unique talent, right? You may not know. Wow. That when you come out as the longest, shortest, you didn't know what you're going to get, right? So everyone has a unique talent you don't know. And the maximize, we will see is how do you maximize what God has given to you. I just want to say all this I get it from this book, okay? Maximize your potential, especially for chapter 1. Do you want to make a difference with your life?
No.
Yes or no?
Yes. No. Actually, maybe.
Actually, that's what we talk about in the millennium. Most of the millennium want to make a difference with their life. For the older generation, we kind of take it for granted, just like we follow the trend, find a good, study hard, find a good job, have a good family, and just carry on the family legacy. But I think for the young people, your generation, you want to think bigger than that. So actually, 89% they say yes. For most people, they want to make a difference with their life. But even for the Christian millennials, they even higher. The 93% people want to make a difference with their life. If you can ask only one question, what do you ask?
Can I have more questions?
Oh, very, very clever. Oh.
Say no.
But if God say no, you ask that only question, right? Yeah, sad. Jordan. Huh? What do you want to ask? No, if you only can ask God one question, what would be the question? What is the purpose of life? Very good. What else?
Can I get a cup of water?
Sorry, no. Anyone else? Huh? Are you safe? Okay. All right. Very good. Okay.
Can I go to heaven?
Similar. Can you go to heaven? Okay.
I was just kidding.
Yeah.
Why did you die on the cross?
Why did you die on the cross? Okay. Anyone else? If you can only ask God one question, yeah.
What is your purpose in life?
What's your purpose in life? Yeah, it's actually, what's the purpose of my life? That's what the USA today, most people want to ask God this question. What is the purpose? Why am I here? Okay? So I think this question in everyone's mind, one living in this world, must be, what is the purpose? So, the author put it in the life is like a cup of drink.
Can I get?
No? Because let's read this verse together. Right? Let's read this together, okay? For I am.
4
Alright, 1, 2, 3, let's read together. 1, 2, 3.
For I am already drink
Okay, Paul said this at the very end of his life. We are very familiar with the later part. I have fought a good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. I wish we can all say this at the end. So that means that's the fight for us to fight. That's a race for us to finish. That's a faith for us to keep. But he said our life is just like a drink offering. What's that mean? What does it mean of being poured out? Your life to have a drink of water. What does it mean? Actually, if you know the Old Testament, the sacrifice. This is a sacrifice, burning the sacrifice. But the priest will have a cup of wine and then pour into the sacrifice. That we call drink offering. Okay. But he won't pour out all once. Each time he pour out a little bit, pour a little bit, and then at the end, all pour out. And the author used this to say, he said, also especially Paul, he said, we are the person of life, we pour out like a drink offering. So the cup, the wine, that's what God gives us, the talent. Through our time, we need to pour into for the sacrifice. And have we done that? We don't want to go to heaven, still show God, say, oh, I still have this cup all here. We don't want that, right? So that's what, when to mix my, because this is a morning to message. Your life is like a cup of orange, though. You can feel the break if you have a page here, to serve the world by our great Creator. That's in the handbook. If you have a pen, Gabriel, write it down. Write it down. Look at your page. Turn to your page. For the message one. For message one. Okay. This true success is not a project, but a journey. Right? So remember the drink. Life is meant to be a never-ending education, a journey of discovery and adventure and exploration into God's given potential for His glory. So main important thing in our life is to find out what is that God give us talent. All right, so we can use it. Message one. This is message one. Okay. All right. So I will go quick because we still have message two. Maximize. Oh. So all right. Maximize means supreme, greatest, highest, ultimate. Right. So the opposite of maximize is mediocre. Alright, mediocre. What does that mean? What does mediocre mean? Whatever.
Not bad, not good.
To satisfy our own condition is called mediocre. Okay, satisfy our own condition. Right? Mediocre is living below our known true potential. You know, God gave us this high, but if you just satisfy lower than that. Mediocre is accepting the norm, praising the status quo, and doing what we can get by with. He says, very often we just do that. How much you study for your test? You really do your best? You just get by. If I don't, I can pass. I'll be happy. Or actually, you really work on it. The region of life boundary. Okay, there's 4 boundaries. I put this kind of interesting for the author to say. The north will be compromise. The south is indecision. The east, path thinking. And the west is lack of vision. Isn't this describe our life is? You often you compromise. You couldn't make decisions. Oh, what should I study? You're just thinking about the past and you lack of vision. Then what's maximize? To maximize is to express, experience, execute. Wow. All the hidden God-given ability, talent, gifts, and potential through God's vision breathed in our soul to fulfill His purpose for our lives on earth. You agree with this? You know? Yeah, I want to. Jump. You can skip it. No, it's okay. Okay, otherwise we cannot finish. Let's quickly run through this. Right. The main purpose is that we need to find out. We need to explore. We need to do our best effort to find out what is our talents. Right? And then put it into the maximum. There's many problems with comparison. Do you know what this sign is?
No smoking.
No.
Oh no, I was thinking about
eating.
No.
Have you anyone been to Europe?
4 stripes.
This is not a sign in America. Okay, so you
5
won't know.
stripes. Let's call 5 stripes.
The curse of the European Union.
No.
5 guys.
Really? Nobody knows? Huh?
No spit, is it?
It's a screw.
No
No spitting?
speed limit.
Wait, what?
How does that tell you this?
In Germany. In Germany.
Oh, no speed limit.
No speed limit. Do you know there's such thing in the highway? There's no speed limit.
They can go a
Yeah.
million miles, no spinning later. No speed limit.
The also thought about this very, very interesting. That probably we don't have this experience. But in Germany, that's those autobahn, this particular highway. You can drive as fast as you can. Wow, would you like that?
Trillion miles per millisecond.
Who want to do that? Huh?
No, that's dangerous.
It's dangerous. But when you're on the highway, would you drive to the maximum speed limit? Would you?
Well, if there's no cars, then no, there won't be any coming. Then
5 miles over.
And then it's straight.
So the author show about this experience. He was first time on. He's American. He was first time on the highway. Someone gave him very, very nice sport car. Said, "Take it, drive." Boom! He go very fast. He passed everybody. Wow! He was so happy. He think he's so great, but he didn't go to the limit yet. And he's so happy that he thinks himself is the top. But then what happened? Boom! Another car run faster than him, pass him.
They're racing.
But they are not racing. What is this experience talking about? Actually, if we start to compare with other person, you think you are better than other people, actually you miss your own potential. You see that? God gave us this potential that if you just say, oh, I am ahead of anybody, so I'm good enough. But actually, God wants probably even more than that. Okay, so that's the curse of comparison. You don't want to compare with other people. Okay? So the principle of capacity is that true capacity is a product determined not by the user, but by what? Manufacturer. Alright? Look at this. What's the speed limit? Huh? What's the speed limit? 160.
1.
Alright? I know, and I'm not recommending you gotta drive to the speed. Okay? But our capacity, who created us? Huh? God.
I thought it was Jesus.
Say it. What's the short answer? Okay?
I thought Jesus was God's son.
Yeah, we talk about that. Who's a Sunday school teacher?
Not my class.
All right. So God, actually,
Wait,
see,
is that everything that's like moved to 100 was always there?
no.
What? And then I was like, what? Wait, no.
All right. So you see the point. Our capacity is designed by God, not you. Okay? Because God created us with His own image. You know that. Your true capacity is not limited to reduce water by the opinion of others or your previous experience. Okay? Good. So you need to know, right? Your capacity, just like a car, is defined by the Creator. So the key is to discover and pursue the reason of your life and commit to fullest at all costs. And this is unique for each one. You don't want to compare to other people. Each person is unique. Look at this verse. For we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. Wow. You are the workmanship. You are the art piece, the masterpiece of created God. Right? In Christ for what? For fun? To create for what?
Good works.
Good works. Alright?
What do you mean by for fun?
It's not for fun, it's for good works. Okay?
Well, what? Good words?
So comparison, we'll talk about that, right? By comparison, we put our success and the mercy for others, alright? And we as a Chinese especially, we all know the problem, the curse of comparison, right? John, how can you cannot play piano by next door? The boy, he always play piano all day long, right? We compare with other people, right? So we don't want that,
My
right?
mom always compares me with other people.
I know, we don't want that comparison. Okay? By comparison, we put our success in verses of others. Do you want that? No, right? So, if you don't know when you become the parents, you don't want to always compare, right? And actually, sometimes if you come, you know, when the parent compare, never compare you to the Lord, right? They always compare that someone better than you,
Yeah, some other stupid.
right?
Is it like a neighbor or a friend?
Okay. Actually, you want to compare if, okay, you should say, I would say, okay, all right, actually, Evan is my daughter. Do I say that? I don't know. Do I compare? Patrick, you will do 98, but actually,
Shoot, where's the other 2 points?
but for your ability, I think you can get 100, right? I think that would be the better comparison, okay? Because I believe you can do that, okay? So, or for example, Richard, well, you do 80. Wow. Actually, maybe you can say, oh, that's pretty good because I thought you can only do 70, right? You compare, no. For example, you should always compare with your capacity, okay? True success is what you have done compared to what you could have done, okay? See? You could have. You know about this news?
You see it on one. No, you didn't. Compared to what?
Okay. Do you know this news, right? It's very, you know where is Palo Alto? Huh? Where is Palo Alto? San Jose, near which school? Stanford, yes. The very Stanford. And it's only like 64,000 people live there. And then near Stanford, you know Stanford University, right?
What's that?
And it's among the most educated in the country. But what happened? Why? In 8 high school students commit suicide in the last 5 years. Why? Pressure.
In South Korea. South Korea is the highest number of students suicide.
Yeah, same as South Korea. Yeah. Okay. So that's, unfortunately, that's our society. Give us so much pressure. And if you want to compare with other people, really, your life is under the mercies of others. And especially when you compare with those people who are better than you, and you never win. Right? Always someone going to be better than you. So if your life starts living like that, it's really very miserable.
Why bother them?
And unfortunately, so many good, talented, smart kids, they couldn't handle it. So this is a very serious problem. And I hope you get this. Your capacity is not compared with other people. Compare with what God has given to you. Right? So that's good, great internship mission. The first is chasing the goals set by parents or others. Right? So let's read this together. For each.
Anyone who thinks he is something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. But let each one test his own work, and that his reason goes will be in himself alone and not in his neighbor. For each will have to bear his own load.
Okay? So if anyone thinks he is something when he's nothing, he deceives himself. So let's don't deceive ourselves. Alright. Our principal goal in life should be to discover God's will and purpose for our life and to complete assignment with excellence. Alright. The principle of this experience. It is given to not to determine the limit of life, but to create a better life for us. I know as you live older, right? You're going to have a life experience. And whether it's good experience or bad experience, it's not to determine the limits of life, but to create a better life. Especially for young people, you need to learn how to handle failure. And it's better to learn it now. You don't want to live until my age and you never experience failure. Wow, then what will happen? If simple failure happened to me, I'm going to jump because I cannot take it. But if you start to learn it now, but don't let that limit yourself. Make it creative for life to be better. So experience doesn't cancel the capacity. Remember, who set the capacity? God, not you. Okay? So your experience couldn't cancel you. Alright? But one thing I do, forget what lies behind and straight forward for what lies ahead. Alright? Don't let your past failure experience to hinder you. Some people think maybe, actually, when I was in college, my English was very bad. You know how bad it is?
Chinese people say ready for.
That my college hosts a camp for you guys ABC to come to my college to learn Chinese, to learn all this. So we have a recruitment that said, whoever want to take it, be a counselor, that you can go to join this, but we need to pass your English because you're going to take care of these people come from America. So I went. Guess what? I failed. I got kicked out. My English wasn't good enough.
What did your mom say?
Lucky my mom didn't know. But my mom is really very good encouraging. You all know this story. If you know, in freshman, I failed my calculus.
Is that what?
My calculus. No.
Calculus?
Yeah, the math class, okay? I failed it. That's a major course, I failed it. And I was a good student until high school, until college, okay? Anybody in the church know Lenny was a good student, okay? They all know I'm the model student. I would do everything good for others until that hit me. So, in order to continue the second year, I need to go back for the summer school to make it up. That's my biggest crisis of my life. Not because I failed the calculus. Because what?
Your summer vacation was taking away.
Because all the church friends know I failed. That's even worse. If nobody knows, I can secretly make it up. But because every summer, we all have a lot of activity. We have summer retreat, we have all this. But because I need to go back to school, so I need to say, talk to my old friends. Sorry, this summer, I cannot be with you. I said, why? I need to go back to school to study. You fail? Wow. That was my biggest crisis. Honestly, I couldn't handle it. I was thinking myself so badly. I even need to talk to some counselor. That's the only kind of, I feel like I couldn't take the pressure. But I went back to school. I studied very hard. I was number 1 in the class.
Oh.
And you know what my mom said?
Good job, good job.
If your mom,
Next time, get 200.
She said you should have done good the first time.
lucky enough.
No, she said you should get the 200.
And think about it. I need to spend a lot of money back. I went to private college. I need to spend a lot of money for summer school. Regularly, I already spend a lot of money. I spent extra. And you know what mom said? I still remember. She forgot. She said, "Whoa, you are the comeback kid." Something like that. Then Chinese say, 你是败部冠军. If you're from Taiwan, you know what 败部冠军 means. What the word? The Bible says the good word. It says the good word just like a gold apple put in the silver net, and that's the word. You know, that word really encouraged me up to this day.
Should be a quote.
Okay. When a parent, when a mom encourage a kid, say, "You are the comeback kid." You know, she didn't add it on. My Eric said, "You should do it the first time, right? Blah, 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 blah. You spend all this money, blah, 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 blah." You can keep going on and on and on. But my mom just said, "You're the comeback kid." Wow. And I always remember when I failed, we said, "Come back." Okay? So how I encourage this. Don't let your failure to determine your life. Your capacity is defined by God, not your failure experience. Amen? Okay? So, my grade progressive. First year really, really bad. And continue going bad. The third year I got a scholarship. I got money for study. So, that's always in our life. We always can come back, right? All right. To become dissatisfied with your current circumstances that restrict, limit, and destroy your potential. So you need to know what hinder you. What hinder you get to the potential. All right. You all know this quote. This is my motto. Let's say this together.
Expect great things from God. Attack great things for God.
We serve a God. It's great God. God wants us to do great things. So remember God designed you. God made you. Don't compare with others. Compare with, you need to find out what is that. And that's why the second talk, we're going to help you to find out what's that. Okay? Okay, so we're going to find out what is our potential, okay? And then we're going to do some workshop study.
Mother Teresa.
Be faithful in small things because it's in them that strength lies, okay? So you know this story, right? I'm not going to repeat. I just quickly. Jesus talked about this parable. Has one master, before he go away, he entrusts 3 servants, right? Eric, I give you 5 talents. Richard, I give you 3 talents. And Jinjing, I give you 1 talent. Right? And don't compare, because the Bible said, according to his ability. Okay? See that? To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, or to another 1. To each according to his ability. Then he went away. That's why you see, you don't want to compare with others. Oh, how come he got 5? Only got 2. The Bible says it's according to his ability. Who designed ability? God. Alright? And talents. Now we say talent is what? What is talent?
Currency.
Here is currency. Actually, it's Now we say, oh, all my tenants play piano, play tennis. No, actually, that your talent is God's gift to you. What you do with it is a gift back to God. Okay? See, the talent in ancient world is a monetary weight, about 60 to 90 pounds.
A talent?
Yeah.
What are pounds?
Okay? Alright? And a talent is equal 6,000 days wage for a day labor, 20 years old. Wow. So that's a lot.
One talent?
One talent, according is a lot. How much? So you can work for 20 years. Like, God give you all 20 years salary today. That's a lot. Just one talent. So you think about another one had 2, the other one had 5. That's a lot. Right? So God is fair. Don't complain. According to his ability. Then he went away. Means, okay, now it's you. How you do with the talents? Okay, God already give it to you. So what does the good servant do? You all know this first 2. Who have received 5, went at once, trade with them, he made 5 talents more. So also the 2 had 10. Okay, the first 2. Use that right away. Trade it, make another 5. 2 talent, same thing. But the one who is 1 talent, what do you do? He received 1 talent, went and dug in the ground, and hid his master's money. And actually, this way is very common back then. You know, for Chinese, usually where's the safest place to store money?
Bank.
Under the bed.
What? So everyone knows that.
And that's why they want to break in.
You sleep on a bed so you know when they come in.
John, is that you hide all this money, your 红包 money? Okay. So that's very common practice. Okay. Well, one day the master came back. Okay. The faithful one said, "You have been faithful over a little. I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of master." Actually, that's not little. But here, Bible said, "You have been faithful a little, and God going to give you more." So God is testing us too. What are you going to do with the one I give to you? Instead thing here is any task, even small. But if you do it faithfully, you're going to be doing more. And I want to encourage young people here too, right? We talk about this in the afternoon. Or everyone, we want to contribute to the society. We want to do something bigger. But all these are small, starting from small things. Right? And I encourage you to do those small things well. I remember that when I first joined the army, that first couple of weeks, all what they ask is how do you stand and sit. You think about joining army, you're going to do the shooting, do all this fun thing. No. The first couple of weeks, all what they teach you is how do you stand.
What?
How do you sit? How do you walk? How do you do all these simple things? And you drive you crazy every day. Just stand this for half an hour. Can you do that?
No.
But you gotta open this for certain degree, and you gotta put this together, and then soldier will go to the tent. No opening, okay? If you just they're gonna kick you, all right? So it's not as simple. You can stand this, and you gotta put your stomach in, okay, and stand this for a long time. Can you try it? You see, because of the training, I still can do pretty well now, right? So. Okay, try it. And if you sit, you can only sit half the bench, half. You cannot sit all the way back. You can only sit half. Boys, try it. Sit half. But you also put the leg this close. Yeah.
Wait, like this?
Yeah.
For a guy? That's so weird.
That's why I want everyone to go to the army. Just experience that. You know? You think about all these are simple. Okay, it can exist. It is. Okay, it is. You think about all this. Oh, what a simple thing, right? Why in dig all the what's big deal, right? But actually, it's big deal. When you actually go to fight, this is all very basic. Right? If you don't fit on this, then they cannot transform you from the civilian to become the soldier. Right? We used to just say, stand like this, right? What's up? Right? But the soldier, you cannot stand like this. You always need to be dignity, you know, just stand straight. Okay. So excuse me, that's why I think that's God's grace, I don't have a boy. If I have a boy, I'm going to be a military training for him.
I wish I had it, son. I want to see how it would be like.
Because before I get into the military, you know, my physical is not very fit. Okay, I cannot run. Wow, Annie can and Eli. Today, do you know they run back to the guest house and ran back here? That's how many miles? Not motorcycle. They ran back and forth. I cannot run. I have no breath. Okay, so I was very concerned about how am I going to survive in the military. You know, they got to run, carry gun, run all this. But I said, God, this is an opportunity for me to transform my body. Okay, and I'm going to do my best for every request from the soldier. So I'm talking to myself. All right. So everything that they do, I do it. Okay, see how good I can do it. Okay. So every single thing, I don't want to cut any corner. I do it the best. But for most of the people, they complain. They want to cut corner. I need to do it all this again. And you know what? That unit is more than 100 soldiers there, and the officer can tell. I think it's very right. You sit up here, you can tell who is paying attention and who is not. It's very easy to tell. So by doing that, honestly, I just try to get by my military experience by saying, okay, let me do all this. But the officer take notice of that. And guess what? I graduated as the #1 soldier in the training unit. This is beyond my explanation. I'm saying this is not boasting, okay? It's really like God teaching me this lesson, like faithful from very little things. Just from how you stand, how you sit, how you do all this simple action, and you shine. And actually, I heard many this type of story, you know, like Auntie Linda's cousin. She came from China when she was like your age, doesn't know any English at all. But she studied so hard. Now she's a very famous eye doctor. And she said when she went to the residency, she didn't do particularly well. She just followed every request. Whatever the request that you gotta do this, she just do that, the menu. And guess what? She outshine everybody. Because a lot of people just don't answer. I know I work with some, I text you, please reply or something. Some people just don't reply. That's a very simple thing. You get any email, you get any text message, reply, acknowledge, you're going to shine. Okay? Not just to me. I'm really encouraged for young people. They're just very basic, but you're going to shine. And they're going to change your life. Because I become a number one in the unit. So they take notice of that. After the basic training, you see, we face one little thing. After the training, you gotta send down to each unit to real find truth. And when I get to the unit, what happened? Right away, I was picked, become the assistant of the colonel. And that changed my experience of military life. A lot of my classmates, they are really very, very tough. But I was able to be a much higher position and become a assistant, learn a lot more. So you never know, from a tiny experience, if be faithful from small thing. God will use you to do you. They say, be faithful a little, I will set you over much. So don't complain and say, oh, I couldn't get it, I couldn't get this. Start it from small. And I'm saying this for our church also. Every task, if you have usher, praise team, anything, take it seriously, right? They're going to help you for the future. I think this is already enough. I'm going to tell you to use a handbook to do something to find out your talent. Okay? So look at your handbook. On page 7. Page 7. Page 7. All right. First, do yourself. These 4 things that you enjoy doing and that you also do well. Okay. Do it now. Yep. These 4 things that you enjoy doing, that you also do well. Let me find out. I can have more.
Yay! That's something that you're good at.
Okay, who doesn't have pen? Who need pen? Okay, this is a very good one. Makes you return. All right, just use your pen and thinking. All right, you don't need to share this with others. Okay, don't worry.
Wait, I complete the whole thing?
Okay, that's just question 1. And then question 2. Which of these 4 things do you think you do the best? Right? So do the 1, 2, 3 first. Okay, do 1, 2, 3 first.
I do. Wait, can I also do this?
Why?
Should I or no?
Yeah, you can write. Why? What kind of job you think you can use the number 1 talent and why? Later. Okay. John is always so enthusiastic. I like it.
I'm done.
Okay. Are we all done? The first three?
Can't think of anything else.
Not yet. Because
Can I help you?
What if you like something but you're not good at it?
so, just follow the question.
Oh, then I don't have it.
I can do a lot of things that I don't want to.
Huh? Sorry, I couldn't finish. Okay, are we done with that? Are we all done with first three?
I did it.
No, I have
Okay. Alright, if you're done, you can do the bottom one, okay? Ask few people who probably someone knows you, right? To ask them, what do you think, what's your strength to be? Alright, so you can walk around to ask the people. I don't have. Alright, if you don't come to ask me, it's okay too, alright?
Oh, what do you think I'm good at? Oh, you just don't understand.
See?
What do you think I'm good at?
Oh, you don't need it? You still have it. I wrote it down.
Oh, you think I'm good at?
Okay, 10 minutes to ask around. People think what you're good at. How come nobody knows to come to ask me?
My strength. What do you think about my
surround, even if some people may not know you well, maybe you can have some new insights, right? Just ask some people what's their first idea, that would be.
It'll be good all day tomorrow.
Not done yet, okay? After this is not done yet. If you finish asking, do page 8 and 9. Okay? Page 8, 9, 10. If you finish asking, do page 8, 9, 10. Do page 8, 9, 10. Page 8, 9, 10.
Basically finishing the whole thing.
Yeah. If you finish, do page 8, 9, 10. Page 8 and 9 and 10. That's it. Page 8, 9, 10.
Do you only pick one?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stop sharing, okay? Page 8, 9, 10. Eric, page 8, 9, 10. Are you done? Page 8, 9, 10. Finish page 8 and 9, 10. They're going to help you find out what career you should have. Page 8, 9, and 10. Finish them. So you will help you. Are you done? Are you done? Okay, finish, then we're gonna have someone come out to share. Okay. You hold it. You all done? Who haven't finished yet? Raise your hand. Who haven't finished? Okay, page. Okay, okay. You need to. By now, if you're finished, you should know what career path you should have, right? What talent you have? Getting late. 1 more minute. All right. Okay. If you haven't finished, stop now. Okay. You can try to finish. All right. Okay. Who want to come up to share?
John.
Okay, you finish first. Come on, listen. Don't be embarrassed. Okay. All right. Yes. All right. I have just, but beforehand, John is good. That's from other people. Okay, hockey, soccer, memory, focus, swimming, and good at reading. Author. Okay. And from all these tests, find out he's good. He wants to be a surgeon. Is that what you try to do? Sort of? Okay. All right. Aim for it. All right. Thanks, John. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Let's have some respect. Okay. You either can share if you what other people say. You're good at that. Don't be shy, okay? And then what's the result that it ends up you'll be? Wait. Hello. Let's encourage one another. If we know someone is good at that, let's continue to encourage them and push them to the maximum. Okay? So that's the purpose here, right? So if you think John is fooling around later, remember the summer, the winter retreat. He said you're gonna be a sergeant. How come you play video game all day? Alright? Okay.
Okay, so what I wrote down was, so one of the things, okay, so it said, what did it say exactly? It said, list 4 things that you enjoy doing and that you also do well. Okay, so like, I wasn't sure about the doing well part, but like one of the main things that I enjoy doing, I just enjoy helping people. I enjoy talking to people. Like for me, like I do a lot of volunteer work and I just love seeing people smile. So, I mean, you guys are so nice. I don't think I'm like this good. But like, you guys said that I was a motivational speaker, that I was good at speaking. So I mean, but okay, so I ended up, I got A. So you are interested in people and their problems, and this explains me completely. Like I want to be a psychiatrist when I grow up. So like I just want to like, whenever people have problems, I always want to be there for them. Like, cause whatever they're like experiencing, like I want to be that person for them, you know? And yeah.
Great. Maybe you find out your new talent, or maybe we confirm the talent God gives you. Who else want to share? Sleep. Or Richard, you find out your new talent? Alright. Okay. Have patience, okay? Almost done. Whoa.
So what I wrote on what I like to do, I like to organize. I like to